choice that I'm going to pick for my viewers and whoever stops by or ever passed by to take a look at my channel. I'm going to give you a pick that I reviewed, either a video or a book that pertains to our subject matter for our community, weight loss and health, and the path that we are going or continue to go on for probably the rest of our life. I don't think there's really a quick fix in this conundrum that we are in as far as our metabolism, our mental health, and our relationships surrounding food. And I think it's a lifetime of a working plan that we need to follow for the rest of our life if we want to remain in the parameters of our own personal choices of health and our own stabilization of our weight, because we don't want to go back to our highest weight, which some of us have been yo-yo dieting for many years, and we seem like we can't maintain it, or maybe some of us never were maintaining it, or maybe some of us never went on a diet. Maybe some of us are continue to have weight issues all our life. There's a story behind all of us, and we're not exactly the same. So I want to present this video that I found, and I'm going to link a card, and also I'm going to do the book reference. And I had the chance to review this video. It's called the channel is this Bayou guy, and he has this woman. Her name is Liz Josefberg, and her book is titled Target 100. And it's a very nice book. You can find it on Amazon. It's $16.95. She's trying to promote her book, of course, but she has a lot of interesting little nuggets that we can formulate to our own practice in our path that we're trying to achieve, whether it's weight loss or health or long-term functional healthy relationships around food. So she gives a great overview of her tenets in her book and how she's a health coach, she's a personal trainer, and she has had issues with food and weight. And she touches on a little, she's had alcoholism or an issue with alcohol and cross addiction that many of us struggle with, right? So once we take the food away, other things pop up like a Jack in a Box or Pandora's box, and we struggle with another type of addiction, whether it be drugs, whether it be sex, whether it be relationships, whether it be gambling, whether it be shopping. All these things, when we take an addiction away, sometimes the brain fights us to get a pleasure back. So this video right here, I think it's well worth your while to look into. I'm not necessarily saying you have to buy the book. As a matter, her website is www.target100program.com. There's a lot of free information on her blog, and she gives a lot of free material, so you don't have to buy the book. The book is a paperback. It's pretty cheap, $6.95. You could probably get it in your local library without purchasing it. So here you go.
Whatever it is. So secretly, about 12,000. I think tracking your sleep is fascinating. It's really important because I think, again, people are like, no, I get it. And then they realize like that these little things are getting in their way. You know, they're getting on their phone right before they go to bed.
Okay, so the importance of sleep, there's a lot of metabolic issues surrounding sleep. And I think that a lot of people, especially mothers, caretakers, stress makes us not sleep. Some people have chronic insomnia all our lives, right? Now, the thing about it is that weight loss is achieved while we sleep, right? We lose our weight. It's expelled through our breath. It's expelled through our urine, expelled through our feces. And the thing about it is our metabolic pathway is different for each and every one of us. So sleep is really important. We can have these I have a watch that tracks my sleep, my REM sleep, and I don't have it on today. It's my Garmin. Some of these trackers track your sleep, and it's important to read up on it, know the difference between REM sleep, know the different stages of REM sleep. As a matter of fact, a lot of us, I had sleep apnea, which interfered with sleeping, and it affected my ability to cleanse my body at night, because that's when your body goes through the whole detoxification while you sleep.
And they're getting wrapped up in social media, and then they're getting stressed out because she's doing better than me at work and I'm falling apart, and oh my God, and then they don't fall asleep, or the quality of their sleep isn't good. So understanding that and changing, I would say like the two biggest places I work with people are their nighttime and their morning time habits, right? So we look at that and say.
And she goes through a lot of interesting things that we face and we struggle with as a community. And a lot of us talk about this. I mean, I've talked about it, talking about shame, talking about guilt, talking about comparing ourselves with others, talking about our relationship and hiding food and drinking alcohol. She really nails it of a lot of, probably 90% of what she said in this interview. And I'm going to link the card, is right on the money. So you can tell that she's been through the struggle that we've been through. I mean, if people don't struggle with their weight, like my husband, he's never been on a diet. He's never struggled with his weight. He's never struggled with food addiction. He has no clue. People that don't struggle with, they can sympathize with you, but they really cannot relate. They can't relate of the struggles, the mental struggles that we go through day in and day out. 7 years later, it has not changed. And she also talks about the ways that we can calm our mind, find a way to enjoy an outlet, which is meditation. I've taken up an outlet, this painting. I listen to educational videos. I paint at the same time. It relaxes me like no other way. Crocheting, crossword puzzles. Some people do coloring. There's a coloring. I do coloring too. Coloring. This says, "Believe I can and I will." So you get markers. You can get color. I used to love to color when I was little. Playing cards, gardening. I garden in the summertime. That's a stress relief. All these things. It keeps us away from the food, right? But you got to be careful, because one thing is my rule. This is my space, right? I don't sit here and eat, and I don't sit here and munch. Absolutely not. I don't eat in my car. That's one rule of my tenants. And I don't eat here. This is off limits, because guess what? Way back in the day when I gained all that weight, I used to play video games. When I came home from work, that was my relaxation. But what did I do? I snacked on chips. So I don't do that. This is my zen. This is my calm time. And I do not mix the two. No eating. So anyway, it's food for thought. Hope it helped. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. If you'd like to make a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content. See you in the next video.